may remember this video. It shows the moment a man named Brendan Schreiber was pushed by a Denver police officer outside a bar in Lodo. The incident led to the officer being suspended for 30 days, but a hearing officer later overturned that suspension. But now the city of Denver and the officer are facing a new lawsuit claiming excessive force. Fox 31 Denver's Erica Gonzalez has more now on the lawsuit and why the defendant says he is taking action. Erica?
Yeah, Deb, this is no doubt a contentious situation for Denver police, but the guy who got pushed is filing a civil lawsuit because he says there has to be accountability for what happened that night.
I want to just make sure that the right thing happens and make sure that this doesn't happen to anybody else.
30-year-old Brendan Schreiber is referring to the night of July 26, 2014. He was outside a bar in Lodo when Officer Choice Johnson pushed him into a set of stairs. Halo camera captured the whole thing. You can see Schreiber's hands in his pocket speaking to Officer Johnson when suddenly Johnson shoved him. This video is the reason Schreiber says he can talk about his side of the confrontation today.
Just knowing historically how he's handled other situations and these people that have never had a voice against him.
It turns out since 2004, Officer Johnson had 18 excessive force complaints filed against him before Schreiber's case in 2014. Johnson was never disciplined until this incident. Schreiber believes this video was key.
It's hard when it's the, police officer's word against yours. That's really all I had.
Officer Johnson was suspended for 30 days, but in August of 2015, a hearing officer overturned Johnson's suspension. Schreiber and his team of lawyers were stunned.
Officer Johnson is facing no discipline in this case. The 30-day suspension was overturned, and that basically turns into a 30-day paid vacation for a brutal assault on an innocent Denver citizen.
It passes along that message that you can sort of just get away with this type of behavior, and we can dust that under the rug and move on.
Which brings us to today, where Schreiber and his lawyers filed this lawsuit against the city and the county of Denver and Denver officer Choice Johnson.
Brandon's intent in filing this lawsuit is to provide the kind of accountability that Denver has failed and essentially refused to provide for officers using excessive force.
Moving forward, that regulations are in place to prevent this from occurring again.
Now, the city of Denver is appealing the hearing officer's decision to overturn Officer Johnson's 30-day suspension. A hearing for that is expected in March. Now, we did ask the Denver Police Department for a response to the lawsuit, and a spokesman says that it would be inappropriate to comment on pending litigation. Erica Gonzalez, Fox 31 Denver.